So guys, it is currently day 294. I hope you guys had a wonderful day and they're doing better than yesterday. But the time is currently 5:20 and woke up at 5 today pretty early because I'm working on my new routine and pretty much got ready, as you guys can probably see, ready to go to the gym. Now, I know I'm supposed to use the mornings to work on my project, but I really have been itching to go to the gym. I've been itching to just go in there and improve on my physical form because lately, for the past week, I had the week off, and all I have been doing is to put on a lot of weight. Although I let my body recover, which is why I'm super excited to go to the gym today and just train. Obviously, not push too hard, but still train because training, guys, cures depression. Training, whatever you're doing, exercise is going to cure your unhappiness. So, that being said, that is exactly what I'm gonna do. And when I come back, I'm gonna hop into my first work blog. But obviously, I'll see you guys before then. Bye bye. So guys, it is currently 1:05 p.m. and I am super happy today because I have finally completed my second project. Now this has been taking about 3 weeks now, a little bit over time as I had first anticipated. But that is only because there was so much more things I want to add and there was a lot of things that I'm not sure on how to do. But most importantly, it took a little bit longer than expected simply because I have been putting it off for a while. I have been kind of procrastinating doing it, but overall it is done and I'm gonna be excited to show you guys. But what other way better to do that than for you guys to hop on this yourself? But just to have a quick glance, it is pretty much a very useful questionnaire, as very basic, but it tells you exactly, well, based on my opinions, that whether you are overtrained or not. Now, and overtraining is definitely a question a lot of us overlook because we don't think that we can overtrain. We don't think that if we overtrain, we're gonna start decreasing in our performance in the gym. But quite honestly, guys, if you are on that extremes of overtraining, then it is good to dial back. Now, do I mean that this page would tell you exactly if you overtrain? No, because there's so much different variables, but it is just very basic, just a 10 questionnaire. So have fun with it, but very excited that I got this done because this project, guys, I cannot tell you how much stress and pain it has brought me, but I'm glad I have overcome this and just pretty damn excited because this is going to put me one step closer towards my bigger project, towards my end project. And certainly, I have learned a lot of skills creating this project that I would have never learned by just doing tutorials. Well, probably I would have, but definitely it's better to just go hands on at it and just create something that you enjoy. Because quite frankly, if I didn't enjoy making this, I would have quit a long time ago. So at least it was something part of my interest, part of my passion. So it just made it more tolerable. But that being said, first work block is done. And what I want to do now is to break my fast. Well, I wasn't fasting, but just eat a little bit more food, get the protein synthesis rising, and go buy a book because I have ran out of books to read. So buy a book, read some books, and come back. It'll be time to pick up my sister. And after that, guys, I'll hop into my second work block, which is going to be just another 2 hours or so before I wrap it up for the day. And quite literally, and that is because this morning I have came back from the gym and worked out. Tremendous workout, by the way. Tremendous workout. It's been so long since I worked out, and it was just absolutely amazing. Loved it. Killed it in the mornings. I didn't really go too hard because I don't want to overtrain again, but did my workout, came back, sit through about 5 hours of work block, the most I sat through here, and just has been a tremendous day, guys. Tremendous day. And this is the power of following a routine. So if you guys haven't already, spend some time, make a routine, and follow that crap. Because if you follow the routine, you're going to know exactly what you have to do next. And for me, normally after I complete my first work block, normally after I feel like I have won the day, I easily allow myself to just kind of be complacent because I feel like I have justified myself to be distracted because I have already done the hard thing. But the thing is, if you want to push past your comfort zone, you have to do more work. And by doing more work means setting out a plan so you know exactly what to do next so that you don't let your mind and emotions take control of your actions because you are a bit vague as to what you must do next. So I'm gonna stick with my plan, read, come back, pick up my sister, and then do some self reflection, do some positive affirmation, and do some revision on what I have learned before heading to my last work block of the day. And then I'm gonna use the evenings to just self reflect and plan out what I wanna do tomorrow. So that is the day, and I'll catch up with you guys after my second work block or before my second work block. Depends on how my routine goes. And it's going to be an amazing day, guys, because today it has just been great because I completed my project, hit the gym again, and just feeling absolutely great, following a tremendously well set out routine. This is the recipe to winning life, guys. This is the recipe for happiness. So if you don't have happiness, go chase your purpose. Go figure out what you have to do today to make your life more joyous. Because if you don't have these four things, then you're missing out on the greater things in life. I'll see you guys in a bit. So guys, the time is currently 6:44. And this is when I am supposed to finish my day, where I'm supposed to do some self-reflection, plan my day for tomorrow, and most importantly, just have this time to unwind so that I could be more clear and more competent for tomorrow's challenges. Now today, I must say I have ticked off exactly everything I want to do simply because I have followed my routine, which is super, super helpful. Because quite honestly, guys, if I didn't have a routine set out, I'll be easily distracted, or if not so easily, I'll allow my emotions to dictate my actions for the half of the day. Because when you complete something, when you win your day in the mornings, you're more easily to just allow your emotions to take control of your actions. Why? Because you have won the day, you have done the hard thing. So now your body and your mind is telling you that maybe it's time to relax. I deserve this. And sometimes if we don't have strong willpower, we give in. But like you guys may or may not know, willpower is a very expensive emotional energy. So if we constantly use our will, then we will have none left when we need it the most. Therefore, creating a routine yesterday has helped me reduce my need to use my will. Why? Not because I don't want to relax, not because I don't want to do something else, but simply because I know there's something I must do next. And having that routine there on my table, behind my wall, in front of me, allows me to see that every single moment when my mind starts to drift around, hoping and squandering into a distraction. I can't allow that to happen, which is why we need to stay present with what we must do next. And having that routine allow me to do so today. Having that routine allow me to complete and finish my project. If it wasn't for my routine, then I probably would procrastinate my project till tomorrow, and maybe who knows when that will be completed. So I'm super grateful that I managed to complete what I want to do today. And certainly after this, I'll restructure my plan and see exactly what I want to achieve tomorrow. And at the end of the day, even if I don't achieve the things I want to achieve, just by putting in the work and the effort and the eagerness to grow, that in itself is improving. Because we always have to be hungry of new information. We have to have hunger for new knowledge. The only way to grow, guys, is to always be hungry for new knowledge. If you don't choose to learn, if you don't want to be taught, then you're always going to stay the same. And that may or may not be a good place for you at the moment. But if you want to improve, then the only way is to let your ego go, stop being so stubborn, and allow new people to influence you. Allow new information to guide you to become a better person, a better spouse, a better worker, whatever that you want to be. You can be better by absorbing new information from people who are better than you at life. And no, that is not to say that someone else is better than you as a whole person, but they are just in a different level in life where they can help you get there. Everyone has the capabilities to do that. The only reason why most people don't is because most people don't want to listen. Most people think that their way is the highway. And if you choose to think like that, then you may succeed. There's a very slim chance you may succeed. A lot of stubborn people have succeeded based on their own beliefs. But you also got to understand, even those people who are stubborn at least they allow new information to influence them. At least they always seek for new knowledge and information. Because if you don't improve in that area, then you're never going to improve. You're never going to improve no matter what you believe or what it is you want to become. If you don't choose to get out of your comfort zone, then you're not going to be somebody different. Period. If you want to change, you have to go through the hard work. If you want to become better, you have to sit through moments of frustration. If you can't do this, if you can't sit with your emotions, then you're not going to break free from this cycle of complacency. Because the only way to change, and the definition to change, is literally to be something different. So if you're not doing that, then how do you expect life will be any different? If you hope so, then go buy a lottery, because that's the only way your fate may change. But even then, guys, who knows how you will be spending the money? But I am not the one to say how you should live your life. All I'm saying is, if you guys want to get better in life, it is super easy. And I'm not just saying this simply because I have done so for thus far, but I'm saying this is because the only thing that's limiting us really is ourselves. Nobody else is stopping us from being great. Not your neighbor, not your mom, not your dad, not your friends. You are the one stopping you from reaching your brilliance. So the only way to stop losing in life is to pick yourself back up, stop blaming everyone else for your own failures, and admit and own up to your own responsibilities. Treat life as a conquest. And the more you conquer, the more you advance in the difficulties, the more you slay in this road, then the more you're going to level up, the more you're going to get better, and the more people will start to respect and admire you because you have done the hard shit. You have run through the trenches, you have sit through frustrations, you have sit through your emotions, doubt and fear, which is a lot of things a lot of people can't do, but you choose to do it. But you can only do that if you understand today that you have to stop blaming everyone. You have to stop victimizing yourself. You have to stop putting the responsibilities onto other people for your lack of success. You have to own that. You have to own that like you own the stuff you want now. And once you start doing that, then life will get easier. Once you start understanding that I have control over myself, my mind, my body, my temperament, then you can have full control of your destiny. But one who doesn't believe they have control over themselves, then they never will have control over themselves. Then they will always be the so-called victims of this world. That being said, I'm super grateful for today, and certainly tomorrow will only be a better day. So stay wise, stay clear, and stay focused, guys. I hope you guys have learned something from this, but if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.